Hello, how are you? This is JilliBling. I have a project using Christmas Friends Bundle. And it's a bundle, and it is a red rubber cling stamp. And it comes with dies that cut out all of these images. So here's one of the samples. And I'm stamping in jammies. Do you do that? Stamping in jammies is fun. Little mouse. I love this ribbon. This was the first one. I think I want to make today's ribbon using the moose, similar to this with the trees on the inside. I think that's cute. Maybe nothing on the words. On the inside. On the outside, yes. Then there's that one with just the trees. And then the bears. So we'll use Christmas Friends, Art of Texture, which is for, I think it's the inside of one of them. Just these little lines down here. To me, they kind of look like random, very casual music bars for the music notes to go on. Christmas Friends of Art and Texture, and then quite a few dies, mostly for the words. Unbound dies for the words. Wildflower Designs for these dies right here, which are my new favorite. I think 2 projects ago I used them there too. Christmas Friends, and it comes with a snow globe and Christmas gifts and stars and ribbons. Word bubble, didn't use those. And Christmas labels, once again, for the word labels. Okay, so this idea came from this one here. This is one of the last projects I did, and I just loved how it turned out. I bought the dies, or the bundle, mostly for the dies, and they worked out great here. So decided to put them on this project. Okay, so here's the pieces. Embossing Buddy, of course. Oh, I have something a little fun for the inside. See how this panel here is a little bit raised? I'll show you how to do that. Iridescent rhinestones to make them look maybe a little bit like snow. Stampin'. Big embossing folder. Dotted circles. And this is for the words. Let's do the words. Let's do in Versamark, simply Happy Holidays. Ooh, where's my buddy? Where's my buddy? Might as well do 2 of them, huh? Get it into white powder. So you ready for the holidays? I'm not. I've done plenty of cards. For fall type cards, for Halloween, for Christmas. But I'm not ready to do gift giving and decorating. Oh. Okay, so for the dies, I'll use this one. I've got ready to roll. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Base paper is in Pool Party. And this piece is going to be textured, and the paper cut sizes are in the video description. It's going to be first die cut, then textured. And that's because if you were to do it the other way around, where you texture first, then die cut, the pressure from this die will smush out any of the texture. So put that there. And then, so for this one, that's all we're going to do. So let's die cut that, and then we're going to texture it. So you're like, wait a minute, you have washi tape on there. And that's just because, pretend like this was not textured. When you go to put it into the embossing folder, it'd be very convenient if the pattern continued on both pieces. So that's why I stuck it together with washi tape. I have these little guides on there, and I did not texture this piece right here. Okay, so we could stick it down. Oh, that stuck really good. But it's going to be on the back, so it doesn't matter. Sometimes I use them over a few times. Not that one. So this is going to get lots of liquid glue. Glue everywhere. And then when putting this down, knowing what the little mat label, the pool party underneath, how big that is, lets me know I should put this corner right about there. It's nice to have one in front of you, a sample, so you know where to place it. Okay, and then this one gets attached right in the middle. Okay, this will go on the inside. It's wanting to pop up. You know I put glue on it. Okay, so we'll be doing something similar to this one. Too much stuff. Okay, so these are the remaining pieces. Oh, and I got powder. How does that happen? Okay, so this piece here, this pool party piece, is going to be for this frame right here. So I'll cut that out. This we could put on. This piece will go to the inside. Dimensionals. I love these dies. I love the way that they all work together so well. And just the one die did that. Even that right there all by itself, lovely. Just lovely. I have to get busy on my Christmas cards. Okay. Look at that. It's just so perfect. I love that. Okay, so this piece is for this insert right here, which is a separate die. Right there. So I'm going to cut that out. And to do the little magic panel thing, well, let me first see if I'm going to stamp on it. I'll do the panel thing in just a minute. I think I'm just going to leave it plain. So when you have your die cut piece, turn it upside down. And you could do this with any die that has an inside solid edge. Take your bone folder, and I like this one that Jude sent me just because it will make a good crease right inside here. And when you're doing this, if you're kind of like a crazy driver with your bone folder, and a few times I've gone up over the edge, it makes some mark on the inside but not on the outside. So don't worry if that happens. It's getting cold outside. I really like summer, really. Okay, so that one is done. But see how it has just that little raised edge? Just another bit of detail. So that's going to go on the inside. These pieces are for the, I guess that's like fir branches or pine branches, cedar branches. And there's 2 dies. And you could do them. This is the new, oh, I didn't tell you the papers. This is in the holiday catalog. I think it's the holiday catalog. It might be the online. Let me check. Paper. Festive Glimmer, page 53. Let's see if it's that. Yeah, it's right here. Festive Glimmer paper, and it comes in garden green, cherry cobbler, and granny apple. Granny apple and garden green. That's what we're using. Page 53. Very, very pretty. Do something different with my heat tool. It's not fitting in there very well. Perhaps I have too much stuff in there. So 2 pieces of glimmer paper, and when I first measured these parts, these little bits, it's like, oh, okay. So I cut both of them to the same size, but one of them is a little bit bigger and it doesn't fit on there. But I cut a few more bigger ones. So this one could be a big one. And I'll use up this for the little one. Okay. So have those. Those can go right here. Let's stick them together. So to stick it together, I'm going to use a glue dot. And at first the glue dot is too big. But keep in mind that the red bow, the Poppy Parade bow, is going to go over the top. So take that and kind of roll it under. It goes right in the middle. So that's good for now. There. Let's see. Eraser. Oh, I'll show you what the eraser is for. So we did that part. So this is going to go down here. So now we just need, this is inside paper, we just need our mousse. And I have the moose stamped and cut out using the die. The moose could go right here, and I think maybe a tree right over here. You know, let's try see if I could do this one this direction. Just to change it up a bit. So maybe the moose here. Oh, that's really cute. Okay, but what about the words? I didn't plan this. Can you tell? Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll stretch the tree. Did you see on the tree card? It's like, oh, that tree is bigger. And that's because there's a gap right under there. So I'll do that with this tree because I like that right there. Okay. So, and this is kind of nice here at the angle. Maybe you could go right there. Okay, I like that. So to do the tree, I have all kinds of colors. Oh, did you notice the cute bow and the little music notes? I need to find center. I keep on going off center. Sorry about that. I'll work on it. So here is the cute bow Poppy Parade, and then this is right there. That's the music notes. So here is the bow. Could put that on. Roll it under. Okay, that's looking really cute. Let's do the tree and get that attached. So I have lots of colors. Hold on. Okay, so to do the tree, I will do, how about Pebble Path trunk, and it's just a little bit. Then I'll do spruce. I wish there was a garden green blend. There isn't. And not that it's tricky to do this, but to color it, I'm just gonna do spruce dark right in the center of each of these branches. And you can see I'm not being precise at all. And then I'll take spruce light and fill in the rest of the branch. Spruce light. So I was looking up online, how do you color a moose? And Tony came in from work and I said, what color is a moose? He said, brown. And I said, okay, but my moose has antlers and a nose thing. He goes, oh, brown and light brown. I said, well, what about the antlers? He says, no, those are lighter. And I think he's thinking about a deer. Like us all critters, theirs are more, it's like a tooth color. You know, a wilderness tooth. I'm not going to say bright white Hollywood tooth. Maybe the cartoon ones are. So the colors I came up with are crumb cake, of course. One of my favorite colors, Terry. Crumb cake, pebbled path. So he's going to be kind of like a deep, rich, brown gray color. And gold or wild wheat. So I don't know how it's going to come out. And then as he is walking away, he's like, just like a Bullwinkle. And I'm like, that's right, he is a moose. But Bullwinkle, when you look him up, most of the pictures, he's like single colored. He might have like lighter color antlers, but that didn't help. Okay, so to do this, and this is going to go right in front of Moose, maybe like right here. So the tree, I'm going to put behind here, and I want the bottom bit showing. Okay, this might make you cringe. It's going to be worth it. And I'll put glue at the top and the bottom, and I'll let it set for a minute while we're coloring Moose. Where's the tree go? The tree goes like right here. So the OL, the HOL is the middle of the tree. You know, I have to have a plan. Now look at that long tree. That is a healthy tree. Oh, that's cute. Maybe I'll scooch it over just a little bit. Okay, just like that. So now this is sticking out a little bit, and the words are, the greeting label is sticking out a little bit. Okay, so to color the moose. Okay, don't have a plan for this, but if he is going to be crumb cake, well no, you know what, the bear was crumb cake. So he is going to be pebbled path, his body. So over there might be shadows. Gets pebbled path dark. And I'll hold this up here in just a minute. Shadows are underneath the scarf. The scarf, I kind of feel like doing it in a little bit crazy colors, like a bright blue, but I don't know, like in azure or blueberry. Okay, shadows there. Shadows, and his nose will be crumb cake. And his antlers will be wheat. Oh, his socks could be that blue color too. I don't know how it's gonna look. Okay. Then, because I didn't take too long, oh, come on. It's good that they're stuck on there tight, those lids, but makes it challenging to get them off. So because I didn't wait too long, hopefully I don't have to spend too much time on blending. See, I think this deep, rich brown color is going to stand out. The pebbled path will stand out nice against the bright white, snowy card. Isn't he cute? All the critters in this. And you know, I say this every year. I say this all the time. I'm not going to do any more animals, but I seem to always buy them. So I'm not saying that this time. I'm just going to say they're all cute. I bought every one. I should do this. Maybe I'll put a little crumb cake in his ears rather than the this pebbled path. Maybe he have a tuft up there of hair. His eyes are closed. I think he's singing. He wants music. But I hope the crumb cake looks good. I don't know. I don't have a plan. Okay, so I'm just going to color in the rest. Make sure it's all solid colored. It's looking like a moose. Okay. And let me try the crumb cake dark to see how that looks, if it blends well. Oh, you can hardly tell the difference. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I think maybe in like a large quantity, like his nose, once his nose is done, you could see, oh yeah, that's a different color. I hope. There, that little tuft of hair, making that a little lighter there too. Whoop, it's raining again. Okay, you could tell it's a different color. I kind of like that. I think it's going to stand out really nice on the white. Okay. Oh, he's cute. And his antler antennas are going to be, they're gold. He is a special moose. Shadows in the dark wild wheat, then the rest of it gets filled in with wild wheat light. Right over the seam to make them blended. Okay, that looks good. Actually, that looks really good. Okay, so that is hard, but where's that tray? Okay, memento. So where the shadows are, all that's going to be wild wheat dark. I'm going to do 2 layers of color because I don't want any white spots peeking through. And then where the antler shadows, maybe down here. So Bo was so funny. So he goes out when we go to bed. Whoever goes to bed last takes him out. And it was coming down rain. And I was even delaying going to bed until there was less rain. There was a little bit of a break in it. So finally I took him out and he went out on the porch, and as soon as his feet got wet, he turned around like, no, I don't have to go. And I'm like, yeah, if you're going to be in the house for 6-7 hours, thinking about when Tony wakes up to when I'm taking him out, you need to go. So I told him, get out there. So I got him to go down the stairs. He was on the driveway pad, and he was like, I don't want to go. Like, okay, so I went in, got the leash, and it said, okay, we're going to go out to the other side, and you are going to do your business. And he didn't want to get off the concrete, and that was just as wet as the grass. But he wanted nothing to do with it. So I had to go out there, pouring down rain, in my robe, and kind of pull him out onto the grass and say, pee, do it. So finally he did. And then he came racing right in and got up on the couch and looked at me like, cover me up. I'm like, oh my gosh, we have created a monster baby, wimpy hound dog. I guess he knows what he likes, but and I guess not last night, but the night before, he went over and he nudged Tony like, wake up, come on, at 3:30 and 4:30. And I'm like, well, did he have to go out? He says, no, because Tony took him out the night before. He says, I don't know what the problem was. So I said, well, I'll have a talk with him tonight when I take him out and get him tucked in, that he has to leave Dad alone. And he was really good. He usually is. Okay, so we have mousse done. Okay, what color? What color? So you know where I'm going with thinking it should be blue? I know. This will help. I know. Oh. Color wheel. Hold on. Did you know? Online exclusives. So the color wheel, which we were given at a Stampin' Up! Event, we each could get one. And then because it was such a hit, Stampin' Up! Came out with Color Coach. If you have interest in this, I'll tell you the item number. It is item number 166481. Has a little pin for here, but, and we all can get one. I use this thing all the time. So, I know, I probably should just use mine rather than going through all this. But that's okay. Y'all like new toys. In the Stampin' world, getting new toys, that's lots of fun. It's like getting a bundle, okay, but getting a color coach, this will aid you in everything. There's that. I don't want those catching on anything. There, now they're good and flat. So here it describes them, but let's see what colors we have. We have Pool Party. This is neutral. We have the greens, lots of greens. Oh, I think I'm just going to have to wing it. I'm thinking maybe azure and blueberry. Of course, there's always the Poppy Parade that's in there. I'm not going to do yellow. How about This is where my head was saying originally. How about blueberry for his, it's just going to be blueberry. Or azure. Let's just do azure. Boy, that was a whole lot of trying to figure it out. Azure. Azure. But his scarf is kind of two-toned. Okay, blueberry. Okay, so I'll do dark first, azure. Okay, after all that, I hope, oh, that looks good. Azure, I'll do 2 of them, or maybe 3 of them. Just where the shadows might be. Then azure light. I'll finish up the other ones in just a bit. See, if I get the colors while they're still wet, I don't have to do much blending. And I like that. Okay, and it went outside the lines, but that's okay. And then blueberry. This is kind of a stretch. I hope this works well. Oh yeah, that's fine. I just didn't want it to be too dark that you lose the little detail from the stamp. See, now you know why I have so many colors. I had to do the light and the dark. Oh, that's really cute. Went outside the lines. Maybe I need more coffee. You know, the one of the last videos I did after I went to that party and I drank for the first time in decades. I think I had a hangover. But in the video, it was like, okay, I tried a multivitamin to feel better. I tried coffee. I had a nap. I had liquid IV, trying to get to feeling better. And then Tony brought in a Dutch Brothers, the one with the 9 shots of espresso. And like, what was it, 10 minutes later, during the middle of the video, I went from, I'm going to get through this. Okay, Stampin' is a cure, to all of a sudden, whoo, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I need coffee that much? Anyhow, speaking of that, now that was a big sip. I'm going to stamp at record pace and be ultimate creative. Yeah. Okay, that's really good. Okay. Then, blueberry, dark. I'll just fill in all this because there's all kinds of shadows up here. I think his skates should be the lighter color. Not his skates, his socks. His skates are already white. Did you do ice skating as a kid? Or as an adult? As a kid I did. Like a little kid. Then didn't do it into my teenage years. And then I tried it once in my teenage years, assuming I would still know how to do it, because I would roller skate. I did plenty of roller skating. That was my thing. As a teenager, roller skating. But it was mostly because that's where you can meet the boys. So I assumed that I would be able to do it. Not so much. Oh, you know what? At the top of his socks, there's like a little lip of color, like a roll down. I'll hold it up here in a minute. I'm thinking I might do that in Pool Party. I'm going to have so many colors on this list because that would bring the card front ideas together. Oh, those are cute socks. So I went to the gym the other day and I was on the treadmill, and this girl in front of me, she had on her little black exercise pants with should I do light or dark? Pool party. Maybe dark. I think light might be too light. I want it to be known. With full down socks, and they kind of look like leg warmers. Back to the day. Yeah. I was cold, so I was like, I'm all for that. Okay, you could hardly tell the pool party, but I think it's kind of cute. But you know, that's what we do. Okay, the mousse is done. And I have more colors to add to the list. Okay, so he's gonna go here. See, the blue is really cute. Oh, this needs to be stuck down. Yeah. That, roll it back. I just put glue all over this bottom part. Where did I have it? Like right here? Oh, I had to put the dimensionals. So on the wreath thing, oh, and the music things too. Where did I put the music? Oh, I have them there. I have dimensionals underneath. Let's do a mini dimensional. Under here. Just so you won't see it, but it's still kind of popped up. And then under, right there. Okay, it's looking good. Singing as he walks through the forest, I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you... I kind of want to see some of his detail. And a Happy New Year. Just like that. And then the music can be coming up through here. Cute. Okay, so dimensionals on his body core. Oh, I didn't do any of the ribbon. I want to use this pom-pom ribbon just because I like it so much. Well, I think one of them I did it on the inside. So I'm going to put glue here and on the tips of his horns. Tips of the horns. And glue here. I don't know if these feet are going to touch the frame or not, but now they have glue on them. Okay, I'm looking at what the hangover is here. Hangover, huh? And the hangover is over here. Okay, so now this is going to go on with dimensionals and glue. How about 2 dimensionals? Then I'll figure out the glue part in a minute. Only remember so much. Short-term memory. Okay, so that. And now I'll put glue underneath all this swoosh. So maybe his little feet, his skate could go over that part. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, we're set. Oh, and then I have rhinestones to put on too. So, all this could be pushed back. This is on. So how about the music notes going right here? Could be the big one. This could be just the plain one. And then this could be the fancy. The big one. The plain one. And the one with the little tail on the top of it. Sounds like he's singing. Okay, and then rhinestones. How about, instead of them being snow, I don't know, do a medium one. Yeah, that's cute as snow. And a small one, and another small one. Okay. He is just in the middle of everything. He's got it going on. He's got a greeting, a tree, singing, snow. Okay, so for the inside, don't worry, I have this kind of done. Except for the ribbon. I left the ribbon off. I really like the ribbon. Did I use the ribbon on all of them? This one I used the ribbon here. This one, same situation. There's no ribbon on it. This one I did a whole ziggle-zaggle. This one I put it on the inside. That turned out cute. Look at the little music notes. Well, for sure, I want the trees at the bottom. In Memento Trees. Trees. Isn't that nice how it stamps? Nice and black. There's nothing like stamping Memento ink on a nice white sheet of paper. It's so crisp. Okay, so got that. And the magic of TV. Hold on, let me get my timing right. Click. It's colored. Okay, and we know how to color them after coloring the front. So this can go here. These can go here. See, that's cute just like that. But I really like this ribbon. It was on back order, but it's back. Maybe you could go just like that. Okay, that's a plan. And it's every time I do this, it's like, oh, don't cut the pom-poms. Save the pom-poms. Okay, so is it gonna go? It's gonna go under the white and over the pool party. So to start out, I'll stick this down right over the top of the trees, which after coloring them, it's a little bit hard, but it looks really good, I think. It's kind of just a background thing. And when layering this, if you look at the samples, you'll know there's maybe a 1/4 inch on the outside edges, and then make the top and the bottom parallel with the edges of the paper. Okay, got that. Now this pool party piece goes in the top. The card front is a little bit busy, so maybe it's a good thing that there's not too much going on here. Now I'm looking at this point and this point, making sure, there. Now this is gonna lay down on here. See, that's really sweet. It's gonna be covered. So even if I go over too much glue, it'll be fine, because it gets covered by the white panel. Okay. Stick in the glue. Ooh, that's sticking good. Oh, and I'll have you know, on the one where I did the ribbon on the inside and I put a couple bling on it right here, when I came in this morning, the bling were just laying on my tabletop. I'm like, what's with that? They don't want to stick, so I had to put a drop of glue. Just FYI. FYI. Okay, so this, oh, that's really cute. But I'm going to put it on with dimensionals, because I could do that. Yeah. That's been my trend lately, is put dimensionals on the inside. I don't know why. I don't know that a card really wants dimensionals on the inside, but it makes me feel fancy, so there it is. And it looks good. It kind of accentuates the panel detail. Oh, but you know what? When you go to write on it, it's a little lumpy, but it looks good. Okay, we are almost done. Oh, so the trees, I'm looking at the back, the color seeping through. I did them in Granny Apple and Shaded Spruce. Tiny little edge. See, that right there is a whole card in itself. Merry Christmas! And then put a few bling. There it is. Today's project. What do you think? Okay, so there's that one. Owl. I'll be thinking of you this season. Happy holidays. And he's singing. The mouse is definitely singing. Simply Trees. Have a very Merry Christmas. And this I didn't take time to color, the bears. This one I did color the bears and did the same trees. Okay, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe button. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks.